Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be an updated reading for Wendy Williams and her love life for 2019. I have already done a 2018 reading, and some of the things have already come to pass. So we're going to take a look at her love situation for 2019. And I am definitely feeling like either they got a secret divorce out of the public eye, or it's going to happen, or they have talked about it, okay? As I've been shuffling, this card has been coming out. It came out 3 times. It is the Justice card here. That is the judicial system cards. It's again popping up here as I am shuffling. 3 of Swords came out, which is an indifference type of card here, a delay in love. Now, if the Justice card comes out in her past position, then they either already had a divorce or it's going to come to pass. The Ace of Wands, the Fool card, 10 of Wands, Magician, 2 of Wands. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the King of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. So let's take a look here. At the bottom of the card, we do have the 6 of Swords. So this is definitely a relocation. Either this could be someone moving on, emotionally, physically moving on, or this is a relocation, or this represents needing to move into calmer waters, because right now things are kind of shifty and rocky in the relationship. Here we do have the Ace of Wands, and this is what's currently surrounding her. She's preparing herself for a new beginning. Or she's preparing herself to undertake something. This could be involvement in her careers, or this might have to do with something in her relationship. But she's about to undertake something here, and she's preparing for something. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to obviously be a new beginning. The 3 of Swords here. So that's why she's preparing herself, because there is struggles. There is bad energy. There is confusion. There is perplexed energy that is affecting the lack of clearness when it comes to her love situation. And that's why she's preparing herself for a new beginning. Maybe because of all of the delays in her love and her relationships, maybe she just needs a new beginning, or just wants a new beginning. Either by herself or needs a new beginning with her husband. But that's the reason why she's going to get her new beginning, or that is the reason why she is preparing herself for something that she doesn't understand, or someone she doesn't understand. So let's move forward to unfold this story here. So the next card here is her challenge. What is her challenge for 2019 when it comes to her love matters? Is the Fool card. So she's unable to walk away. The Fool card represents new beginnings, just like the Ace of Wands here. But in order for her to have a new beginning, she must start from 0. If you look closely, there's 0 here. And then we have a number 1 here. So she has to start from 0 in order for her to prepare herself for a new beginning. So she wants a new beginning. She's preparing for that. But she's missing a step here. She needs to start like all over again, which is she needs to totally detach away from the 3 of Swords here. In order for her to have a new beginning with the Ace of Wands, she must start at 0. But she has to detach herself from the 3 of Swords, which is delays and struggles and all of that bad energy. Something that's confusing her, something that is giving her a perplexed energy, meaning she doesn't understand what is going on. She doesn't even understand her own husband at this point. Okay? In some decks, the 3 of Swords can represent heartache, heartbroken. But she needs to start from 0, Wendy. You really need to start from 0. Detach yourself from this situation. Detach yourself from the worries that involves your marriage. Take a leap of faith is what this card is saying. Go on a new journey. Go on a new path. You can't have a new beginning with a number 1 if you haven't even been from the bottom, okay? It seems like you're avoiding the bottom and you're just trying to move forward. You can't just move forward. You have to rebuild. 10 of Pentacles here. This is telling me that, somebody is being very, very cautious. Somebody is trying to use their good judgment. So maybe she is blocking herself from going back to the bottom because she still believes that if she uses her good judgment, that she can just have a new beginning. She could also be protecting her finances from someone who could possibly come in and snatch everything that she has built. But this card is in her challenged position. So this means she's trying to be cautious. She's trying to use her good judgment, but she's having a hard time. And that's why the Fool card is here, because she's in a foolish situation. This could also mean she's blocking out all the truth and living a lie. Foolish. 10 of Swords, her next card. Recent past. She's very oppressed, maybe depressed as well. There's a lot of uncertainties. She's tired, maybe from work as well. She's tired. She's not getting any sleep. 7 of Wands. The reason why she's tired and she's not getting any sleep is because she wants to be fruitful and have prosperity, not only in her work, but in her love life as well. So that makes sense. If she is trying to be fruitful and have a lot of prosperity in her career, it makes sense that she's not getting her rest. But the 10 of Wands here, it represents the recent past that is forming her current situation, which is the Ace of Wands here. So she's definitely having a lot of uncertainties when it comes to her relationship. She's definitely not getting any sleep, and that's why she wants a new beginning. and is preparing herself to undertake some kind of new beginning, or undertake something that will give her a new beginning. This could be new adventures in her work. Then we have the Magician here. This card here represents her past, issues that she dealt with in her distant past. So there's a lot of manipulations going on. The Magician card here can be someone who blows magic in your face with the smoke. So this could be her husband. This could be someone refusing to be cunning, or excuse me, refusing not to be a player, refusing not to be clever and cunning. The Four of Swords here. So that is why the Magician is here. It's because she's tired. She is spiritually broken down. She is physically broken down. And she's struggling. She's definitely tired. She's not getting the rest that she deserves. She feels lonely. I know she's not a spiritual person, so she's definitely not praying. Because this can represent someone who's praying for a change. Since she's not a spiritual person, so she's definitely not praying. So she's definitely feeling lonely. In her distant past, she felt lonely. And she has been struggling in this relationship to the point where, you know, she must retreat. She must go on a vacation. She must regroup herself. Or to the point of this cunning behavior, or this magical magician here who blows smoke in your face. Too much smoke in your face. The magician is a manipulator in some cases. And that's why you have this retreat energy. Too much magician work going on, too much manipulation going on, too much cunning behavior, too much smoke and mirrors and magic being thrown in her face. This is what she wishes to achieve in 2019. She wants her marriage back. She wants to get rid of the pain and the sadness and all of the suffering. She also wants to be healthy. This is a health card, suffering in pain with a disease. But it also can mean wanting to get away from all of the pain and suffering that her husband has done to her. Then we have the Two of Pentacles here, which is unclear choices that she needs to make. There is two alternative choices that she is fighting hard to make, to choose. You can't have two choices here. You either have to have one and eliminate the other, or choose one for now and work on the other. But this is an embarrassing card here for her, okay? So not only is she wants to heal from her disease, or whatever disease that she has that is causing her health issues, she wants to get away from all of the embarrassment and the pain that she may be feeling from her husband. She has a lot of anxieties right now. So whatever is going on in her past is coming back to her, and now she has to deal with those consequences. Once you deal with the consequences here with the Fool card, you've been a fool. You've been a fool, and you're still a fool. And you're not getting your new beginning if you don't go back to the bottom of the barrel. That's the only way you can have a new beginning. You have to go back to the bottom of the pit. She's trying to escape the bottom of the barrel and go to another level. She's definitely embarrassed about her marriage. It's showing in her cards. Very embarrassed. Very. She may have made possible bad mistakes when it comes to investments and money. But whatever is going on, even if you made bad mistakes with money, you're suffering the consequences now. If you made bad mistakes in your relationship, you're suffering that consequences as well. In her possible future, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So this, in her possible future, she's definitely thinking about money. She wants to make money and have a lot of it. The Hangman here. And if if this is all about making money, she is either sacrificing some things in her life or around her to have financial freedom. This card can also mean that, somebody is very, very selfish with money. This card here can also mean going through a time of repentance because you have done things wrong in your past, in your far past, or in your recent past, and now you are needing to repent or make some type of amends from all of your wrongdoings. So it's either her needing to repent or amend all of their wrongdoings, or she wants him to give her at least the truth, or at least that generosity of the truth, and make amends. Here we have the Knight of Wands. So what is her attitude towards this whole matter? She just really wants to relocate. She wants to go somewhere fast and start over. She wants to start over her life again. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, but this person is blindfolded. Blindfolded. The Wheel of Fortune can bring you, can go in your favor, or it can go against you. That's why this person is blindfolded. It's an unstable period right now. You really are looking for a successful time or an occasion where things are deserving, but she cannot see where her future is going when it comes to her marriage. So it's an unforeseen event. So she's kind of blindfolded walking into the situation, which is kind of like the Fool card, which is, starting over again, starting fresh, starting new, brand new energy, being like a child or a kid again. That's what it means to start over. So this is how she feels about her marriage or this whole situation. She is really needing a new start. She's going to run away, or she feels like she needs to run away and just have a new beginning somewhere else where maybe people don't know her. But that's impossible because of her TV show. She can't just move out of New York City. But she may want to relocate away from all of this pain and suffering and bad news. Embarrassing news. Now her next card here is the King of Cups. So how does the other person view her? How does her husband view her? Or how does the public or the people around her view her? They view her as helping out a lot in her relationship, still offering her husband the only cup of love that she has left. But at the same time, that person is not, her husband's not looking towards her way. And people are seeing that around her. Or people see her as she needs to get a second, a third, a fourth opinion about her relationship. That's how people see her. Maybe people are telling her, maybe you need to really get advice from someone or seek out advice about your relationship. Maybe people are saying you need to tally up everyone's advice here so that you can see. Here is the Nine of Cups. So how others are viewing her is that they view her as very successful in her job. They view her as someone who has victory from generations of hard work. That's how they see her when it comes to their career. But they also view her as someone who is holding on or being generous to someone who's not generous back, helping a man who isn't favoring her right now. Possibly, maybe people are viewing her as needing professional help or advice or counseling when it comes to her marriage. This is her hope. Excuse me. This is her hopes and her fears, which is the Ten of Swords. So she's hoping that, by the way, this card here represents pain and suffering, afflictions, feeling broken down. Also, this represents disease. So I feel like she wants to heal her disease here. Whatever disease she has, she wants to heal it. She wants to go through a completion through her disease, or, go through a completion of her diseased marriage. Because right now, this card here tells me that she's going through a lot of pain, affliction, sorrow, sadness. So that is what she's hoping. She's hoping that one day, she would get over this betrayal of a marriage that she's in. Or maybe one day she's hoping to, just have some type of cure for whatever disease that she has. The Knight of Swords. Her hopes and her fears? Well, she's hoping that her man would come back and have enough courage to at least tell her the truth. Or at least give her the respect that she wants or she thinks she deserves. That's what she's hoping for. And what she's fearing for in this card is that, her man would get on his chariot, get on his horse, and leave her. Which would be rude, which would be the lack of respect towards her. And if she's feeling angry and if she's feeling irritable, she's trying to get away from all of those energies. The afflictions, the sadness, the sorrows, the irritable energy, the anger. She's just trying to get rid of all of this dark energy here. Now her final outcome in 2019, when it comes to her marriage, if they're still married, she's holding on for dear life or somebody is holding on for dear life, and it's puzzling why they would hold on because somebody is still unpredictable. This is not true love. When you pull this card in your final outcome, this isn't true love. This is holding on even though there is unpredictable energies. Someone is still puzzled, leaving you with a lot of uncertainties. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this speaks to me also about money. Either, someone is holding on for dear life with their finances because it's very unpredictable if someone could come in and take all of her empire or half of what she has made. She could be holding on to her money. But when this card came out, so maybe she's trying to line up all her ducks in a row to maybe fix her marriage. Or she's lining up her ducks in a row to protect her finances. Definitely turbulence going on in her marriage. I did sense a divorce as I was shuffling, or a divorce came up, was talked about, but it did not come up in her cards here. But it didn't have to come up in her cards here because they're showing us other things that can lead to a divorce. There's a lot of embarrassing news here for her that she's really trying to run away from. It will kill her for this news to get out. It would kill her if TMZ or other news source broadcasted her divorce or broadcasted anything that comes up in the media about her relationship with her husband. So her final outcome here is that, somebody's holding on for dear life, but they're holding on for nothing. You can't hold on to something that someone doesn't want to be held on to, okay? So either you let it go or this is still going to be unpredictable. And I know you and your husband works together. That's the only reason why y'all didn't get a divorce. You still are in business together, and that's what's keeping you close to each other, even though someone doesn't want to be there. It's the business situation that keeps you close. Other than that, you would not have, he would have left a long time ago. That's what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to say in 2019, there is going to be a divorce happening. If not, it probably already happened. But this looks like a divorce. There is nothing to hold on to anymore. Once the money's dry and gone by, he's no longer going to stick around. Once the business is gone and dry by, that's the only reason why he's hanging around. The business contracts, the money. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for all your comments, your likes, and your shares. All of my information that you need about me is down below in the description box below. Good luck to you guys.